Greetings, I'm Colette Wilson. Soapline will be here for you throughout the O.J. Simpson trial, keeping you up to date on how ABC News coverage will affect All My Children, One Life to Live, and General Hospital. I'll be here at the top of the hour, filling you in on anything you need to know, giving you some special star interviews and a few behind-the-scenes tidbits as well. So stay tuned. This is Soapline, your line to ABC Daytime.
What?
What?
What are you smiling at?
You're a good kisser.
Okay, really? Well, thank you very much.
I shouldn't have told you that. Now your head's gonna get all swollen.
Guess that would affect my kissing ability then. I got news for you, though, Red.
What?
You're a good kisser, too. So now your head will swell, and it'll match my head that's swelled, and it'll just be swell. Right?
Thank you. You know, it's the little things like that, you know, that count when you're in a, you know...
Marriage.
Yeah.
You're not having second thoughts now, are you? I mean, you said everything was cool.
It is. No, I meant it. It's cool. It's way cool. You know, I mean, marriage is it's a wonderful institution, and I'm more than ready to be institutionalized.
Me too. I'm glad. Honey, look, whatever happened between you and Hank that broke you up, that's not going to happen to us because we're older. We're wiser. We have our eyes wide open, you know? And I think it's great that we have the chance to have Hank and Sheila celebrate this with us.
Hank and Sheila.
No, look, they're always late. You said that yourself, okay? We have plenty of time.
Oh, my God. They're here.
Vicky, I'm sorry that took so long, but... Vicky, what's wrong? What is it? What's wrong? Tina and David are married?
Yeah, that's right. I had to hunt them down. I found them at this quickie wedding chapel in Las Vegas.
Well, then obviously David is not Tina's brother. Or Vicky's. This has all been one big scam.
The question is, who is he scamming and what does he hope to get out of it?
Well, there's an awful lot of money that goes along with being a lord.
Well, that's right. Well, we know he's not after Vicky's money because he's already signed a document to that effect.
Well, you can bet your hat he wants something from her.
And from Tina. I'll tell you something, though. I'm sure as hell gonna find out what it is.
David, wait. We have got to do something. I mean, you've got no idea what it's like in prison. Being sentenced to death, I won't go back there. I won't.
I'm sorry, Dorian. Look, when it comes right down to it, we've all got our own problems.
I'm telling you, I'm not going back to prison.
Arthur Vandenberg.
Why, Arthur, you're answering your own phone. I'm in luck. It's Dorian.
What a coincidence. I was going to call you when I got to the city. Your book contract's ready, and it needs your signature.
Well, isn't that marvelous? Why don't you drop by with it?
Could it be this evening?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you right away.
Well, all right. I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye.
Marvelous, thank you. I'm not going back to prison. I'm not.
perfect time, didn't we, honey?
They'll never know that they interrupted anything. Coming! Hello! Hello. Hi.
Well. Hi. So, are we, interrupting something?
No, why would you think that?
Well, you know, Nora, a good lawyer is trained to be observant. I rest my case.
Oh, thanks, Hank. You know what? I was just looking for that thing.
Well, I hope you guys like extra cheese, because...
What are you doing bringing the pizza? We invited you.
Yeah, I know, but listen, we've got something to celebrate, so I figure that we should pay for the party.
The state attorney general called Hank this morning.
Yeah, in light of what happened at the hearing, he refuses to accept my resignation. Which means that you are now looking at a man who is once again employed.
Oh, that's wonderful, Hank.
That's great.
Thanks.
Congratulations. Oh, great.
Well, we have something to celebrate, too.
Yeah?
Did you?
Nora and I decided that we're getting married.
What? Well, you mean like I do, you will? When? That's great.
When? When's the big day?
Well,
we haven't gotten that far yet.
Okay, well, fine. Don't worry about a thing. Sheila and I will be more than happy to help you with that.
Okay, take a deep breath. Another. Okay, you feeling better?
I think so. Thank you. I don't know what came over me.
Looks to me like you had an anxiety attack.
I just went to look at the photograph of my father. All of a sudden, this terrible feeling came over me, Larry. I don't even know how to describe it. It was panic.
Has this happened before?
Yes. No, not really. I mean, I told you about the dreams and how they don't stop. But I've never lost control like that before.
Honey, what you're going...
Scares me.
I know it's scary. And what you're going through right now is the most natural thing in the world. Look, it's not surprising that you associate Sloan with your father. Both were very powerful men whom you loved deeply, and both of whom you lost all too soon.
Well, that's very logical, but I think there's more. The dreams are so frightening, and they're so real.
Okay, all right. What do you think the dreams mean?
I have no idea. And something tells me the best thing would be just to forget about them altogether.
Yeah, you could forget about them. But, honey, if these dreams are as disturbing as they seem to be, then you really need to talk to someone about them.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I had some bad dreams, and of course I'm very tired. But as you said, that's quite natural considering everything I've been through. Why don't we just not make more of this than it is? All right.
We know that David is not after Vicky's money. Maybe there's some other money in the Lord family. Maybe some investment or something.
Well, it's possible. What does Tina have to say about this?
You think Tina's involved in this, don't you? Whatever it is that David is up to.
I don't know. You were married to her 3 times. You know better than I do.
Tina's gullible. It's very easy for her to believe people like that. No, bottom line is, Clint, I don't want this lowlife hurting Tina or my kids.
You know what's strange? I think that Sloan found out the truth about David before he died, but he never got a chance to tell me. If only I could figure out what Sloan knew. And maybe I can.
What do you mean?
I'll talk to you later.
Hey, Blair. I'll sit down and buy you an orange juice.
How can I resist such a charming invitation?
You know, I didn't get a chance to tell you last night just how much I liked your singing.
Thanks.
I had no idea you could sing like that.
I don't do it much. Getting up on stage and pouring your heart out to people makes you kind of vulnerable.
Yeah, I'll bet. I guess that's why you ran off the stage, huh? In the middle of the song?
Maybe. Maybe I just didn't want to finish it. Stupid for me to get up and sing a love song like that, especially after the way Cord tossed me aside yet again for Tina.
Yet again?
Look, and don't go into those I told you so's, because this time I've learned my lesson. I am through with Cord Roberts for good.
What's up, Cord? You looking for someone?
Cassie, how you holding up?
I'm doing all right, thanks. You want to join me?
Thank you. This has got to be a pretty rough time for you. I imagine Andrew has taken the loss of his daddy pretty hard.
We all are. That's why I'm here, in fact. I thought I'd work out to keep my mind occupied, but to tell you the truth, no matter what I do, I miss Sloan.
I know what you mean. Cassie, before Sloan died, he wanted to see me.
I remember.
There was something he wanted me to know, but he couldn't get the words out. He was too weak. Would you have any idea what might have been on his mind that day? I mean, what he might have wanted me to know?
No. Unless that night before he spoke to his publisher.
Arthur Vandenberg?
Yes, and apparently afterwards he was upset and he tried to get out of bed, but he collapsed. And then the next day we all asked him what was bothering him, but he said he just wanted to talk with you.
So obviously, what he wanted me to know must have had something to do with his conversation with Arthur Vandenberg.
Yeah, it must have. I'm sorry, Clint. I wish I could be of more help.
Oh, no. Well, you've been a big help. A real big help. Thank you. Oh, you be sure and give Andrew my best regards, will you?
I will, and I hope you track down Arthur Vandenberg.
I plan to. I damn sure plan to.
Yeah, well, you must realize that as book contracts go, yours is the very top.
And I am so grateful to you. Arthur, the last time you were here, we discussed the possibility of the Lord Trustees buying The Intruder from me. Do you have any news?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have. Thanks to my recommendation, the interest of the trustees remains high, very high.
Marvelous. So they'll make an offer?
Well, we haven't got that far, but I'm certain it'll be more than fair. You know, it's rather ironic, isn't it?
What is?
Well, if the trust fund does buy The Intruder, then the new owner will be your friend, David Vickers. That is, if the young man ever has the courage to step forward and claim his inheritance. You know, he actually fainted when they asked for a blood test to confirm his identity.
Well, everybody has their phobias.
It's a very expensive phobia, wouldn't you say? Worth thousands in therapy to get rid of that one.
Yes, well, David has always been a bit odd. But right now, my primary concern is selling The Intruder as soon as possible.
Well, I'll suggest to the trustees that they should move quickly.
Well, tell them if they want to beat the banner to the deal, they better make an offer. And make it soon.
My bad.
Hey, Todd, how you doing?
Oh, I'm great, thanks.
Excuse me, I need to talk to Blair here for a second.
Look, are you really sure that Blair wants to talk to you?
Blair, I understand that you're upset about me running out on you yesterday.
Look, you don't got to talk to this guy if you don't want to.
What are
Blair.
you? Are you her pet pit bull all of a sudden?
You know, Todd, it's all right. I would actually enjoy hearing Cord's creative excuse for blowing me off this time.
All right, cool with me. If you change your mind, I'll be in the lobby. Ruth.
Thank you.
What is it? What is he, your guardian angel now? Huh?
He is my friend.
Oh.
Which is more than I can say that you've been lately. So, tell me, what excuse do you have for me this time for pushing me aside for Tina again?
First of all, I don't need to make an excuse for worrying about Tina. We are divorced, and the two of us have got to raise two small children, all right? Now, unfortunately, Tina has got herself mixed up in a whole mess of trouble again, and it may affect my kids.
Poor Tina is always in trouble, and you're always running after her.
But I love you, Blair. Tina is my ex-wife. There is no competition there.
Oh, yeah, there is.
What are you talking?
And the sad part about it, Cord, is that you don't even know it.
What does that mean?
When are you going to face it? You're still in love with Tina.
Did Cord accept your explanation?
Well, he doesn't think this is the right time to tell Vicky.
That is good.
No, it's not. Cord still thinks you're up to something, and he's not going to stop digging until he finds out what it is, and that scares me, David.
Well, of course it scares you, honey. There's a lot of money at stake here.
Oh, David, it's not just the money. When Cord gets like this, you never know what he could do, and I'm just afraid he might take CJ and Sarah away from me.
Look, Tina, calm down, okay? Nobody is going to take your kids. We have to play this right.
Well, you know, maybe playing it right means we tell Vicky the truth ourselves.
That is the last thing we want.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
Look, Tina, we just keep playing it the way that we have been, okay? And just pray that Cord never finds out about that inheritance, because if he knows that I went to the bank to collect that money, Tina, we could both end up in jail.
Oh, David, that would be... We? What do you mean, we?
We know you two, all right? And we know you're going to need a little bit of help from your friends, or you will never, ever set a date.
Sure we would, right, Red?
Sure.
Come on. Look, you guys can talk about getting married all you want, but you're both too chicken to set a date.
Look who's talking. How long were you guys engaged before you set a date, huh?
Well, at least we set one. Hank's birthday. And it's coming soon.
Well, we're going to set one, too.
When?
When are we going to do that, Red?
Soon.
Yeah, soon.
You're right, Hank. They definitely need our help.
What are you going to do to help us plan our wedding?
Stage a sit-in.
What?
What are you guys, the wedding police or something?
Hey, you heard the lady. Now, we're not leaving this castle until you set a wedding date.
You don't need to wait on me, Larry. Thank you, I'm fine.
You will be, if you take care of yourself. Vicky, I can give you a sedative. It'll help you rest. It'll keep you from having those dreams, at least for a while.
I'd really rather not take any medication unless it's absolutely necessary, and at this point I don't feel I need it.
Okay. If you reach the point where you feel it is necessary, you call me, all right?
I will do that. I will do that. For now, I'm going to try and get rid of these dreams on their own.
Okay. You know, Meredith used to say that you were your father's favorite. His feelings for you were extremely deep, and maybe that's That's what's causing your subconscious to confuse the images of Sloan and your father.
It's possible. I remember hearing Mother accuse Father once of preferring me to everyone else in the family. I hated it when she said that.
Your father really bullied Eugenia, didn't he?
Yes, I guess so. I saw them fighting once at the top of the stairs when she took the fall, when Mary was born. And then she was gone forever. I felt so guilty.
Guilty? Why? It wasn't your fault. You know that.
I didn't like being his favorite. I never wanted it. Oh, my God.
It's all right. It's okay.
Where's that?
Well, you just...
Oh, my God, look at the mess I made.
It's just water.
It's all over the carpet.
It's just water.
No, I have to clean it up.
Water.
I have to clean it up, Larry.
Sit down. Take it easy.
I have to clean it up.
Easy, Vicky. Look at me. I think you really need to think about taking medication, or at the very least, promise me you'll see a therapist right away.
I don't know what to do, Larry. I don't know what to do.
The first thing you have to do is admit to yourself that whatever's happening, whatever's causing this, is not going to go away on its own. Honey, you need help. You need help right now.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
So tell me honestly, why Sheila offered to help Beau in the kitchen. Is she going to pressure him into setting the wedding date?
Well, that's part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the other part is so I can have a little time alone with you.
Ooh, why? So you could pressure me into a wedding date?
No.
No?
So I could thank you.
Oh, for what?
For working so hard in Chicago to save me from going to trial. No, you saved my career, and you saved my life.
Beau did most of it, you know.
Yeah, I know. But you both did a terrific job. Hey, you're a hell of a lawyer. And I was lucky to have you on my side.
I'll always be on your side. You know that.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, it feels great being free of that secret I've been holding on to all those years, and to have RJ out of my life. I bet you're glad, too, that you don't have to deal with him anymore.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I finally realized that my job wasn't as important as I thought. And Sheila was even more important than I thought. I bet you love both the same way.
Oh, now, see, I was waiting till we were going to get back around to that point.
Well, no, look, I was just wondering. I mean, are you putting off setting a date because you're afraid? Well, you know, what happened to us could happen to you and Beau.
I'm not afraid of anything.
Then why haven't you set a date? I mean, just because we didn't work out doesn't mean you and Beau can't have everything. Give it a chance, Nora. Hey, what do you say, huh? Give it a chance.
Vicky, I know you want to be strong, but I really think you could use a sedative. Now, I can give you something that'll make you feel fine in a couple of minutes.
No, I'm fine.
No, you're not. Honey, you've got... Are you having any difficulty breathing?
No, none at all. I really believe what I have to do is set my mind to focus on the future and not be so overwhelmed by all the grieving. I'll be fine.
Okay. You know, therapy is a good idea. This is a tough time you're going through.
Yes, I think I'll check into it.
Okay.
I will.
All right. You know, I'd be glad to stay here, but the hospital called. They have a problem there.
Please, don't let me keep you. Thank you for coming.
If you need me, though, you call, all right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
I promise you, the worst is over.
you I want you to sell stock. I want you to sell it and don't question. I'm sorry, I really don't have time for this. Would you hold on just a second? What? Cassie, darling, come on in. Just a second. I'm on the phone. Howard, look, I also want you to sell off the Montroff. No, that is not all. I want the entire account to be liquid. Right. Thank you so much. Bye. Darling, what a lovely surprise. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. I'm just, I ran into Clint at the club, and he started asking me some questions about Sloan, and it just kind of brought up all these feelings.
Oh, darling. Well, it's going to take a while.
Thanks. Just, I'm gonna be fine. It's just, I'm worried about Andrew. You know, he's trying so hard, but he really misses his father.
Honey, what did Clint say to you that got you so upset?
Oh, nothing really. It was just, we were talking about Sloan's last few days. And how he wanted to look over the research he had done on Victor Lord, and how he wanted to talk to his publisher.
Arthur Vandenberg.
Yeah. And then how he was upset and how he wanted to see Clint.
What did Sloan tell Clint?
Oh, I don't know. I guess, Clint said that Sloan was too weak to say anything. So I guess that we'll never really know what was bothering Sloan before he died, and I just couldn't help but wonder what was.
I am not in love with Tina. Oh, come on, Blair, that is the craziest thing that I've ever heard. I love you, and I don't know what it is going to take to get you to believe that.
Then why are you constantly choosing Tina over me, Cord?
Well, it's not Tina, it's my kids. They come first, Blair, I've told you that. Tina has gotten herself into this crisis. I need to get her out so I can help the kids.
Is she not? Not in a crisis, Cord. I'm so sick of it. I always put you first. Just once. Would you do that for me? I don't like being second fiddle, and I deserve better. I'm better than that.
Cord, yes, you are. Cord, excuse me, Blair. Cord, you're not going to believe this, but I think I found out a way to find the answer to this mystery we've been trying to solve.
Blair, I know that this timing is not good. I know.
Don't even finish that sentence, because you're going to make me even madder than I already am.
Blair, can't you see that this is a serious family crisis?
You know, Clint, I really don't doubt that. Don't you worry about me, Cord. You and your dad go off and take care of your serious family crisis. Solve the problem. Because I'm out here for good.
Cord, you can straighten that out later. This can't wait. I got a hold of Arthur Vandenberg. He has agreed to meet us right here, right away. And he is the key to this David Vickers business.
All right, good.
You know, you two act like we're never getting married, and I just told Sheila in the kitchen that's why we wanted you to come over. Right, honey?
Yes, we decided New Year's Eve that we were gonna set a date.
Great, so when's it gonna be?
How about March?
No. I mean, March, yeah, that's out of the question. It's got Ides or something. I don't know, it's bad luck. All right, April.
No, that's the cruelest month. That's supposed to be the cruelest month. Isn't that what T.S. Eliot said, honey?
Yeah, sounds like something that T.S. would say, and we would definitely not get married in a cruel month. Cool, May.
Yes. In fact, I think May is perfect.
May is like 4 months away. Weddings take time. You couldn't plan a wedding in that fast, could you?
Oh, I can't imagine. No, I don't think so.
Okay, then it's got to be June. June? Maybe June would be all right. What do you think?
June is good, I think.
A June bride. How romantic.
June what?
Oh. Well, 1st, we'd have to...
June 1st, that is brilliant. But
no.
Absolutely brilliant.
Did I say June 1st? Is that okay with you, honey?
I don't think I have any plans that I know of.
There you go. Signed, sealed, delivered deal. Congratulations, you just set a wedding date.
Oh, congratulations. Oh, I'm so happy for
Congratulations.
Thank you. I guess running into Clint has brought all these feelings up.
It's understandable. I mean, you'd come to be very close to Sloan.
Yes, but losing Sloan has taught me something very important. And that's that we have to appreciate the people that we love when we have a chance. And I love you, Mother.
Sweetheart. I love you, too. Here. I want you to have this.
Whoa. Why, Mother?
Don't you like it?
Yes, it's beautiful, but, why do you want to give it to me now?
Because you said it yourself. We have to show the people that we care about our appreciation. Darling, I appreciate you. I care about you so much. You're so precious to me, more than anything in the whole wide world. So now, when you wear this and you look at it, you will know that.
Mother, I don't need a ring to know how you feel.
No arguments. You're going to wear this.
Mother. Mother, what's really going on? Is anything wrong?
Just a minute. Can't I give my daughter a token of my love without my motives being questioned?
All right, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. It's beautiful. It's just... Thank you, Mother. It's beautiful.
You're welcome. So, now I'm sure you want to get back to that sweet little family of yours.
Yes, you're right. I should get back and... Oh, thank you very much. Thank you again for the gift and for making me feel a lot better.
I'm glad. My darling, I love you.
Love you, too.
I would do just about anything for you. So, do something for me?
Yes?
Give my best to Andrew and give River a big hug and kiss.
I will. Thank you. Have a good day.
Well, things are really closing in on me. Where's that passport?
Why would I go to jail? You're the one who faked his identity and tried to defraud the family estate. What did I do? Nothing. I did nothing.
Well, maybe not, Cookie, but in the eyes of the law, you're an accomplice to whatever fraudulent acts I've committed.
No, David, I can't go to jail. Oh, my God. My little ones, what would happen to CJ and Sarah? They'd take them away from me forever. Oh, and besides, jail is terrible. I've been there.
That is exactly why we've got to make sure that it never gets that far.
The only way to make sure of that happening would be for you to leave town right away, as soon as possible. That way they couldn't arrest you. That means they couldn't arrest me, and they couldn't take CJ and Sarah away from me.
Okay, look. Listen to me. If I thought that leaving town would be the best thing for you, believe me, Tina, I would do it in a flash. But look, it would really only make things worse, okay? Because if I leave, Cord will just assume that you were working with me to scam the money, you see?
No, not necessarily. No, if you leave town, I could pretend that you suckered me into believing that you loved me, and I was furious. That's it. That's perfect. And then I'll get all weepy, and I could get sad and hurt and say Cord was right, that David was a louse and a loser, and he dumped me. And I never want to see that bum again.
Okay, that's a good plan, all right? But you see, with that plan, what happens to us? And all that money.
We can have it all, David. I think we can have it all. You said the deadline for the heir to come forward is pretty soon, right?
Well, I don't know what the time period is, but they implied it wasn't too long.
Perfect. Great. So I'll just sit patiently and wait for the day to roll around for the trustees to call me up and say, "Congratulations, Tina, you just inherited $27.8 million. And I'll be absolutely stunned. Oh, my God, all that money for me? And then everybody's going to ask me, what am I going to do with that money? They always ask that. And I'm going to say, I'm taking the kids on a trip around the world. People always say that when they come into a lot of money. So I'm going to take CJ and Sarah. We're going to go around the world. We'll meet up with you then at some point. And time will go by. And then we'll come back to Landview. And we'll tell everybody that we found each other, that we made up, and that we're back in love again, and we're living happily ever after. Well, it's brilliant, isn't it?
No, Tina, it's not brilliant. It's pure genius.
I'm sorry. I should have called first. I just needed to unload on someone.
Actually, Blair, dear, this isn't a good time for me.
I have had it up to here with men and their need to go after helpless damsel in distress so they can feel macho. And since, well, I'm certainly not helpless and I make a lousy damsel, I might as well just pack it in right now.
Blair, I'm a bit busy now, and I'd really appreciate it if you would...
Well, this is a very short story, Dorian. Once again, Court has pushed me aside because sweet Tina is in trouble.
Oh, really? What kind of trouble?
I don't know. I mean, who cares? All I know is Clint has arranged a meeting, and Court's dumped me so he can go off and be with his daddy. Now, can you believe that?
What sort of a meeting?
Dorian, I don't know.
Well, did they say who they were meeting with?
It doesn't matter who he's meeting with. The point is, the Court said that he loves me. Yeah, right. You don't love someone and then just push him aside so you get a meeting with some stupid publisher.
Oh, would that be Arthur Vandenberg by any chance?
Yeah, I think that's the guy. There's no reason.
Blair, when is the
Dorian?
meeting?
What do you care about this meeting?
I've been trying to reach Arthur Vandenberg all day long to discuss my book with him. And when is the meeting? Where?
Clint said that Vandenberg was meeting him at the country club right away.
What? Then I better hurry. I'm sorry, dear. I'm in a bit of a rush. Eh? What are you... Thanks for coming by. You look wonderful.
Dorian, hey, is there
please.
something that you're not telling me?
No, I'm just
What?
in a bit of a hurry, that's all. I'm really sorry. You know, we can talk about all of this later.
Thank you so much for listening. God.
That meeting cannot happen. I've got to stop it.
I knew in time you'd figure it out.
I'm not even ashamed.
Don't be so shocked. You've never been there for me.
Spare me your sad
What
story.
did you expect, undying loyalty?
Disgust me.
How dare you stand there in judgment after what you've done?
You won't turn this
I know
around.
the truth, Victor.
You're insane.
I think I've always known. You haven't been faithful to me. Not once in our entire marriage. And all your mistresses. The only two you ever really loved were your newspaper and your daughter. The Banner and Vicky, those are your two real loves.
Father, Mother, stop, stop.
You're a whore. Get out of my sight.
There's no better place to get ABC's official inside information on your favorite daytime dramas than Soap Talk. Daytime Dilemma will test your knowledge and predictions of what's coming and what's going. Call 1-900-740-5000, 95 cents per minute, and get the inside scoop on next week's shows.